What's going on?
What up, though?
The new GMT podcast. We got Codename Ty. What's the word, man?
It's Ty.
TY. It's not Ty.
Ty. No, it's
I
not
thought it was
Ty.
Ty that whole time. TY. Where'd you get the name from, man?
It's actually a play on words on my actual name.
You go. You mind disclosing your actual name or no?
Nah, we gonna keep it simple today.
All right. So what about the code name? Where does that come from?
That's actually like shit. I would say like a shout out to my generation. Growing up, I used to watch this cartoon. You probably know it too. Codename Kids Next Door.
Okay, I'm hip.
Yep, yep,
I'm
yep.
hip.
I watched hella cartoons growing up, so I couldn't think of a rap name. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna just go with some shit people probably can relate to my age.
Right. Right. What really got you into the music?
I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to go to college and shit. And I'm like, man, maybe I could be like a one hit wonder. It was like what, like 2017. I forgot what song kind of inspired me as far as being like a one hit wonder, but I feel like it was a lot of people coming out of it at the time that was like one hit wonder. So I was just on some humbug shit and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start rapping. Maybe I can make a hit and
You just
fucking
wanted. So what was the plan? Just one hit and get the bag and get out, or
y'all get the bag and pay for my college tuition.
what was you in college for at that time?
At the time, I was enrolled at Oakland to be orthodontist, so dentistry.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So from a dentist to a rapper, that's like a big jump. Like, were your parents involved in like school and everything growing up?
Yeah, I would say they was involved in it.
So how did they feel about when you told them like, all right, I'm gonna start rapping instead of being, going to dental school?
Crazy story. They don't even really know.
They don't know you making music.
I mean, like they know my brothers didn't play my music for them, but they don't know. Like I ain't never came out to them, but like I'm a rapper. This what I do. This my everyday life. Like this is my career.
Well, are they like a traditional family or are they old school? Like, would they be upset if they found out?
No, I think my parents would be cool about it. My parents older. My parents like in their 60s. I ain't gonna disclose too much, but I'm gonna just say they in their 60s.
So they kind of old fashioned, you would say.
Yeah, they old fashioned. They definitely older than a lot of parents, people that's my age and shit. So
So you was in college and you decided that you wanted to rap. What was your inspiration, or where did you look for inspiration before you got started?
damn, that's a good ass question. I would probably just say Detroit artists around the city. Like, I mean, I'm the youngest. I should probably mention. So I got brothers. I got brothers that rap too. I got brothers that rap. Probably like what, three of my brothers rap. So growing up, I would always hear them rapping, and then they was always playing music. With me being the youngest, I was always trying to like run with them, be around them. So like heavy Lil Wayne growing up, heavy Gucci Man, shit, that Piff mixtapes, that Trapaholics vibe, all that shit, Southern Smoke. So I would probably say that definitely went into my inspiration as far as getting into music too. Yeah.
Do you feel like early on you had to have something that you was, because you was in college, so obviously I would assume you wasn't like in the streets.
No, I didn't even never make it into college.
Oh, you never made it in there.
I never made it in there. I only made it to orientation. That's it. And then it's like when you get to orientation, they give you a breakdown. You feel me of your schedule, how much tuition gonna cost for each semester. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, I ain't got to pay for this shit. So I never even went to class. Like I never went to one class.
Damn,
I was just enrolled.
damn, that's real. But shit, you you went though. You know what I'm saying?
I went on campus. That's
Oh
about it.
yeah, you can still claim that though that you went to college off the orientation.
Oh, some shit like that.
So, if it wasn't for the schooling, music obviously music was at first wasn't a second choice. What would you have been doing
So you saying like
if it wasn't for if you didn't go to school for the dental, or if you wasn't planning on going to school and then you didn't decide to rap? Like, what else? What would you be doing?
I ain't never thought about that shit for real. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing. I really don't know.
Is it music 24/7?
Nah, not really. Not really. Not as much as I want it to be. Nah.
So, do you feel like you ever recorded that the one hit wonder that you was working on, or do you feel like it hasn't came yet?
It hasn't came yet, but I have struck gold. I would say I give you my highest view record. I got 20,000 views so far on YouTube.
That's
It's
on a video that you dropped.
Yeah, that's a video. That's a video I dropped, shot by K Free. Shout out to K Free.
Is it solo or was it a feature?
It's a feature. My boy Nolo. If you don't know on that bitch, go by Nology. Yup.
Where he from?
My boy from Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. Yup. I think my boy Nolo from Detroit.
That's hard. How did y'all end up linking on that?
Shit, I had went to this performance. I think it was like 2018, 2019. Met up with this we gonna call her the streets A&R. She go by Beyonce West on Instagram. Shout out to my girl Britt too. She hooked us up. She was like, shit, she was fucking with my music. That's my dog and shit. And she had introduced me to Nolo. She like, you should make a track with him. And then I slid up on bro. We chopped it up. He was fucking with the same vibe. And then we all linked at the studio at Crown. Shit, shout out to ATM Crown too.
That's what's up. Yeah, we just shot the last your last video.
At Crown Studio, y'all.
Right.
Word.
So like when we were shooting that, when I first heard the song, it's kind of like on a swipe music vibe. I would say like the scammer music.
Type shit.
Is that like the message or like the type of music that you were intending to making, or is it just like that's what you rap about?
I mean, I'm just rapping what I done did in the past. I can't say I'm doing that now, but it's just like the story of my life type shit.
Right. So it's like real rap.
Yup.
Right. Speaking on that, like I know it's a big thing, like with Young Thug and everything. YSL, they was going through the court case. They was trying to use like his lyrics um,
Against them.
against him. What you saying, like when you rapping about certain things and everything, and you saying you just rapping about the past, like, do you ever worry about that, or it never really crosses your mind?
It definitely crossed my mind. That's hey, that's what I definitely had to throw in there. I ain't saying I'm doing it now, but hey, past statute of limitations.
I feel you. How do you feel about rappers who do um, self-incriminate themselves with their own lyrics? Because there were like there's an artist. I was looking at this YouTube video the other day. There's this artist. I'm not 100% sure his name, but it's the one where his dad told on him, like his dad snitched on him.
Damn, that's some
Uh,
crazy shit.
yeah, they slid on some ops or something like that, and his dad was with him, and then his dad was his co-defendant. I guess his dad snitched on him and said he was one to pull the. You feel me? But he got caught up in the murder case because in his lyrics he was rapping about shit that was going on, a body making fun of the ops, shit and that. So they picked him up on charges off that. You know, Mm. That shit real for sure.
It's really a touchy topic. I always like to think about Tupac. If you ever seen that interview when he be like, "What we rapping about is not the violence," you know what I'm saying? And he basically goes to say it's like an adventure world. So every rapper that's rapping about it, of course, is not really out here, doing what they say they is. It's more so for entertainment. But it's like,
So I ain't gonna lie, some of them are dumb enough to to catch a body in the next night in the studio rap about
no,
it.
you right though, no
They do.
cap.
They do it. I feel like you should learn to separate fantasy from reality, and you shouldn't put all your business out there in the music. But it is a creative outlet. You feel me? It's like
Right.
somebody writing a poem. They might put their feelings in the poem or this and that, and they just put they thoughts and they what they going through in their music as an outlet. Where you from?
Shit, I'm from the city.
Detroit, born and raised.
Yeah, Detroit born and raised.
What side? East or west?
I can't really claim a side. Crazy story. People ask me this shit all the time. Like,
Why is that? You was 8 Mile, Oak Park. What?
no, it's just like, I mean, some people would probably say, like, people got different opinions as far as, like, at what age, and then, you know what I'm saying, that you can claim a side or that they would probably verify that you from so and so side. But, anyways, all that to say, I would say probably, like, up to the age of 4, we lived on, like, E6 Mile. Then from, like, we moved, like, every 4 or 5 years. So then, like, from 4 to 8, it was Joy Road. And then like what 8 to 12 it was Finkel and Evergreen, and then 12 up until adulthood I lived on the east side, like down the street, shit where
What was it like growing up in the city? Were you say your family, like your parents are old school, so were they overprotected? Did they keep you in the house, shelter, or did they let you, step out, run the streets and shit?
I would definitely say my parents was on some like overprotective shit, but shit, I stayed in the house myself. I ain't gonna lie. I just been in the house, like I said, watching cartoons, playing the game all day. Like that was my life, like game. I ain't gonna lie. Wake up on that bitch, go to sleep on that bitch. I mean, I went outside too sometimes, but definitely was in the house type kid.
I feel you. Those are the vibes for real. Was it your purpose to stay out the street? Like, did you know what was going on in the streets, and it was like a conscious decision that I'm not gonna get into that.
Nah. I mean, I got into some shit growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went outside a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Not like a couple times, but like I was outside, but I wasn't outside. I wasn't an outside kid, if you get what I'm saying.
Well, like, what's a time in your childhood, like a crazy moment that you remember from you being outside, or something that you got into while you was out there?
Shit. Man, that's countless times. Like, especially growing up when we was living on Jewelry Road, I didn't seen a piece of brain. No cap.
Damn.
Like, hell yeah, niggas was getting popped over that bitch left or right. Like, I remember,
At what age?
shit, I had to be like 7.
Damn.
It's like a
That's
piece of
that's
brain matter, not like a whole brain. I ain't gonna get on this bitch and exaggerate, but it was for sure brain. Like you could
that's
tell it
different.
was
Was
brain.
was he
No, it wasn't.
was
It
he
was just a piece of brain.
just laying there? Damn.
Yeah, no cap. They get like that over there, or it used to. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it got crazier over there. I can't really say, but definitely like that '06, '05, '04 era.
Mhm.
It was crazy on Jerry Road. Somebody even got popped on the side of our house. No
Damn.
cap.
That's crazy. And then so you was in the city through middle school or high school?
Both.
Both.
Both. Yep.
Okay. What high school do you go to?
I went to the Ville for 4 years, East English Village. Shit, East Warren. Niggas don't know. And then like my last semester, I switched on some crazy shit, and I went to DSA,
Mm.
Detroit School of Arts. Just in case anybody don't know the abbreviation.
Were you there for music, or what was you there for?
I was there for music. Yep. Yep.
What instrument did you play?
I did not play no instrument. I was trying to get in the vocal class. So they got like vocal, then they got band, and it's like radio, TV, and then you got art class. They threw my dumb ass in art.
Draw.
Yeah.
You didn't tell them like, no, I want to do the music.
No, see what happened is how you gotta like audition to get in vocal. So it's like they had threw me in the room with like the vocal teacher, and she like, "Can you sing by ear?" I'm like, "No, I ain't never heard of this shit." Basically, I didn't tell her that, but I was like, "No." She like, "Can you play by note?" I'm like, "Nope." So she was like, "All right, fuck it." She started playing. I think she asked me to choose a song, or she chose. I think she asked me to choose a song. I think I chose to sing like "Sweet Love" by Anita Baker, and she got to
On the
playing it.
spot, she had you singing this on the
Yeah, on
spot.
the spot. I'm like, oh shit, and she basically no, nigga. They threw me a heart.
You should have started rapping. You
Man,
should start
it
rapping.
was so crazy. I wasn't even rapping at that time because I was like 17. So this like 2016.
That's why I was gonna ask you if music was a part of your life. So at this point, like besides that, the art school rapping wasn't nowhere in your mind.
Nah, not really. I used to write like poems. I tell you how I started rhyming. I used to write like poems on my phone, and I just send them to like girls and shit, and see what they think. I'm some I'm some smooth shit like
Was they
that.
fucking with them?
Hey, shit. Some of them was. And then, like, shit, when I walked to school in the morning, I used to walk to the Ville because I didn't live too far. I used to walk to school, and I'd probably just, like, write a couple rhymes and shit. Like, I probably still got a couple in my phone notes right now.
From back in the day.
Yeah, just, like, little shit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It was just, like, some play around shit, though. I wasn't really into it. I wasn't listening to instrumentals, going to the studio, none of that yet.
Okay. Okay. So around what age, like, did you drop your first song from that? I mean, from that point in time, you was like 17. So you say you what it was like 3 4 years before you actually rap.
Nope, nope. I was 18.
18.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
so
think I was
it
18.
was right after that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what was it like? You got in the studio, you rapped. What was the reception from like the people once you dropped your first song? Did you tell her? You said your parents ain't know. So
Nope.
Did you tell anybody else, like any other family members, brothers, sisters, anybody like that?
I ain't tell none of my brothers. I ain't tell my sister. Nope. I told. I think the first person I told was my cousin. I call her my twin. Shout out to my baby Mook. That was the first person I told, and I think I told my cousin Dre. I actually played it for him. Those are the first two people I played it for. I think it was the only two people I played it for. Matter of fact, I was kind of conscious too. Like when I first came, I was like,
Like
man,
on
I
some
don't.
J. Cole type shit?
No, I was saying I was
Or
conscious in
something?
my
I'm about to
head.
say,
Like
like,
I don't know, this shit might be a little trash.
I mean, you know, when you record it, you listen back to it in the car. Were you fucking with it? Like,
I
okay,
was fucking with it. I was just happy to even make some. Like, damn, that's crazy. I just really made a song. So it could have been whack as hell to me, but it was just like, damn, I just really, you know what I'm saying?
right, that's hard. And so, what was their reaction when they heard it?
I mean, they said the shit was cool. They said they liked it, but you know what I'm saying? I still kind of was like, I don't know, y'all my cousins. I mean, they'd probably tell me the truth, but at the same time, y'all might just be, you know what I'm saying, like
Facts, facts.
type shit. So
So, how many times did you go in the studio before you had the song that you said did over 20,000? Was it like a process, or was it like right away? Like, okay, boom, you drop it, 20,000 views. Now you motivated to keep going, or was it like, okay, I'm dropping video, video, video. I'm not really seeing that much, or was you seeing views? Was you seeing a lot of attention from your music?
before that, I say yeah. I say yeah and no. It's kind of like scattered views type shit. But before that, I actually got another song I hit. Currently, it's at 11K. It's called "Who Is Ty." Also shot by K Free too.
Okay, shout out to
So
K
yep,
Free.
so yep, so just I think that's shit. That's all within the same year, 2021. So about 2 years back. So yeah, I would say I was getting a pretty okay reception. Then I got a couple other views, couple thousand views.
Have you
Nothing
had
too
any like
crazy.
big names tap in with you, or anybody kind of say, "Yo, I fuck with what you got going on"?
Hell no,
Not
nope,
yet.
nope, not no big name.
It's definitely gonna happen. But if you had a choice over who you could work with, in or out the city, like who would it be?
I'd probably say Cash Kid.
Cash Kid.
Yeah,
That's hard. That would be a nice track. Have you reached out to him?
I have not. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Well, what's the hold up? You feel like you got some work to put in before you reach out, or would you the right
I
moment?
mean, I ain't gonna lie. I already know it's a play to play industry, so it's like shit. Just hypothetically thinking, shit, probably a number like what 20K for a feature. It ain't happening right now. So I ain't even about to play with niggas' times. You feel me? I ain't about to be one of them
Right.
niggas. I'm your biggest fan, bro. Do a feature
If you
with me.
had 25, 25K, 30K sitting around, would you pay the um the 20 for the feature?
I probably still wouldn't pay
You
it.
still would
I
pay
ain't gonna
it.
lie.
'Cause that's steep. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is
And
though.
you don't know if you're gonna make that right back. You know,
No, you
'cause
don't. It's
you
a
gotta
gamble.
spin music. Yeah, you gotta know how to put
Market
your
yourself,
market
budget it.
yourself.
No
Exactly.
cap. No cap. I can do a lot with 20K than a feature. But not to say it's not worth it. That's the whole, like I say, it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Cause you could make a feature with a nigga and still not be nowhere. Cause shit, it's so many artists like I done seen or heard got features with like payroll views like 5K. Which don't mean, what I'm saying, they ain't getting nowhere, but it didn't probably click that reception
Yeah.
that they
They
was
did.
looking for. You
Yeah.
feel me? So
A lot of people they it be like unrealistic expectations. They
facts.
they do the feature and they think that they instantly gonna either get the same amount of fans that this person got, or they're gonna get as big as them. And it's like no, it's really just like an ad you running. You feel me? He got a bigger platform, so you hopping on
That's a
his
good thing
song.
to say.
Yeah, you hopping on his song, so his audience will see you. You
Right.
feel me?
Right.
So that's how I would never look at a feature like, man, this feature gonna put me on. I'll look at it like, man, I'm gonna gain some fans off this feature. You know?
Facts.
But you said you was gonna rap for us today, huh?
Yup. Yup. Got a little something, something.
All right, well, shit, let's get into that then.
All right. Bet. Let's get it.
All right,
Yep. Hey. Hey. It's a good day. Shout out to the Doughboys. Yeah. 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 T. Wow. Hey, bitch, listen, I can cash it out. I bet you this slide get it. Of course he in a trap, cause he hang with 5 snitches. When you on your wave, you better have a ride with it. Set up bitches plotting, they waiting to rob niggas. Free little Wody out that cage, I'll see you in a minute. Shorty always down for face, I'm glad I'm fucking with a dentist. I like brains over booty, still picking out the thickest. About to be a good summer, running racing to that chicken. When you broke, like hopeless, how I feel live in the trenches. But I know it made me tap my chest, he murder mitty. The Brody taught me well, he had a towel on them 6s. Ain't no touching on my fam like a dog, I'm getting vicious. 40 you go night, nigga not a knife fight. Ain't no bopping weave when I up it, it's gon' slice life. Small talking when I'm picking up, I'm Mr. Nice Guy. Horses in the front, but somehow I'm about to fly by. Speaking of them horses, give me Megan and the Ice Spice. Ass fat as hell when she dancing, wanna bite right now. 5 fiends looking for clean and I just touched down. Meet me at the telly, ain't no Lincoln at no lounge. But when I'm in the city, 7 grams, I'm on a mile. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit, I done fucked up, ran out of breath and shit. Appreciate that.
Man. For sure. Yes, sir. That's heat. Let them know where they can find your music at, man.
Man, I'm everywhere. I'm talking Audio Mac. Shit, I'm on SoundCloud, Apple Music. You can find me at Codename TY, or it might be TY. On some platforms, they let me put the little hyphen and shit. But yup, that's my code. That's my name. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that. I'm on every platform.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a good.